What is Hi everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're breaking down this week 16 11 game NFL slate on our hands. Before we get on, always like phone me, definitely subscribe. That's what I y'all know. And yeah, we have an 11 game NFL slate for week 16. This is the good one. And then we have Christmas. Yeah. So we have the Sunday slate. So yeah, we have teams that are starting to kind of tank. Some benchings that we need to talk about. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna kick it off with the quarterback spot with Josh Allen at 7-2. For me, I kind of rather go to Dak, and I know that's a hot take. I kind of rather go to Jared Goff at home in a dome against the Steelers. I kind of rather make pivots. I'd rather make pivots. Joe Burrow against Miami, 6-5. There's just not really much I really want to go to. Yeah, I mean he's starting, but they're already eliminated. So what does that mean? Bo Nix at 6-1 is a guy I really love it as well. Against Jacksonville, that's kind of a spot I'd rather go to, and Justin Herbert in a great spot against Dallas at 6,000. I mean the injury, yes, but still, I'd rather go to Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, and Goff than these other top three guys. If I had to pick a top guy, it would be Dak, but still, Nix, Goff, Herbert are all guys you can certainly look at. Baker Mayfield, revenge narrative against the Panthers. I like that at 5-7. I'm not really getting a Jackson Dart personally at 5-8. He's had a good game, yeah, but hey, sorry, against the Vikings, I don't really want to go to him. Brian Flores is going to eat him alive. Sidney Stroud at 5-5. No thank you against the Raiders. Tyler Shaw, I like at 5-4. Yes, he's had a few good games. I just don't think anybody's going to really want to be on him, but I like him. Brissett, no, at 5-3. Tua, do not play Tua because now he's benched. So that's going to open up the slate to where Quinn Ewers is only 4,000 against going to the Bengals. What does that mean? I'm all for it. I'm all for it at 4,000. That's going to open up so much on your slate. That's going to open up a lot. So I do like Quinn Ewers. Personally, yeah, I'm going to get to him. Bryce Young at 5-1 against Tampa Bay. Yep, I'm going to sign me up for that too. And McCarthy against the Giants. Man, oh man. You have options here. You have cheap options here on this slate. Gardner Minshew, dare I say, at 4-5. But yeah, I'd rather go to Ewers. So I'm going to be playing some of these cheap quarterbacks. I think this is a cheap quarterback kind of slate for me. But you have options right here that are looking great. So running back wise, Devon Achane, 8-8. Great spot for him against Cincinnati. I love that. Bijan, same thing, 8-7. Just pick or choose which one you would rather go to. ETN, no. James Cook, kind of a fade for me against the Browns. Jahmyr Gibbs, we know what his upside is, yes, but it's kind of been inconsistent, not gonna lie. It's been kind of hard to trust. Chase Brown, 6-9. I'm not really going to. Bucky Irving, I like at 6-7. That's a good price tag against Carolina. Woody Marcus is questionable. RJ Harvey's questionable. Javonte Williams, kind of a bulldozer back. We know. I'd rather go to the passing game personally. Rico Dowdle, okay spot against Tampa. Judkins is in line for a great matchup. I like that at 6,000. Brees Hall, no. Hampton, you can look at it as well against Dallas. 15 attempts last game. We love that. JT, the price tag just keeps dipping, and it's going to keep dipping over and over and over and over again. Tyron Chasey, no, for me, I don't really want to mess with the Saints. I really don't want to mess with it, but this is a good spot. It's just hard to figure out. I mean, hopefully one of these guys is in. Hopefully one of these guys are in. Um, Kamani Vidal, 5-3. The Hampton's getting the bulk of the snaps though, but he still saw 12 attempts. Uh, Kenneth Gainwell, 5-1, had a great game, 13 for 80, but Detroit's another monster that he's gonna have to deal with. Dan Montgomery's cheap at 5,000. We should highlight that. Pacheco 4-8. Not really getting to him either. That's kind of what we're looking at running back. Kind of what we're looking at. So receivers, Jamar Chase. I'm much rather go to St. Brown at 8-4. Give me St. Brown. Nico Collins, a great spot for him against the Raiders. I love that at 7-5. Rice is questionable. We need to see the news on that and what's going to happen with him. Drake London's questionable as well. And T. Higgins. Jalen Waddle, what does that mean with Q and Ewers? I mean, you could certainly look at it, but is this going to boost up the receivers? Hopefully it does, but again, Quinn Ewers might just play him naked on this slate. Michael Wilson, 6-9, still having a great game, 5 for 11 and a touchdown. Um, Jameson Williams, big downfield threat. We love that. Mike Evans, 6-3. I like him with my Baker stacks. Wandale, no. Lab McConkey, I love. I think he's coming off a dud game. Yeah, I like that. Who else can we highlight really here? DK Metcalf, 5-4, 14, or 3 for 3, 55 yards in the TD. Jordan Addison. I mean, oh wait, hold on. We skipped over Justin Jefferson, 6,000. 6,000 for Justin Jefferson. The time is now. The time is now. So I'm gonna be going to JJ, and it's probably gonna bite me in the butt. It's probably gonna bite me. I know it will. Chris Godwin, no, we're not really getting to him or secure. Jordan Addison, we talked about. I like the downfield threat aspect for him. Xavier Worthy, I think, is still cheap at 4-4, but what is that going to mean with Gardner Minshew at the helm? It's kind of tough to trust. Who can we really highlight down here that's cheap? Flournoy, maybe, but not really wanting to go to him either. Mitchell Tinsley, I mean, I know we keep clicking it, but it's not working anymore. Josh Naylor, 3-5, coming off of two or five targets, three receptions, two touchdowns. We love that. Ownership's going to be on him though. Adam Thielen, 3-2. I mean, caught his lone target. No. Kirk is cheap at 3-2. Yeah. Hodgins kind of been a dud now, been disappearing. So yeah, the receivers is tough, I think, on the slate. Tight ends though, the wrap this slate up. Trey McBride at 7-6, Brock Bowers 5-6, Pitts at 5,000. The fantasy god, fantasy god. 40, 48, yeah. Fantasy points. Does he do it again? I mean, this is another great spot. I'm going to be going to him. I will be. Travis Kelce, I think, is going to be the target for Gardner Minshew. I love that. Harold Fannin, not really getting too much of. Fergie, 4-4, no. Dalton Kincaid at 4-3 is getting interesting as well. Jawan Johnson, you can certainly look at. Um, at 4,000 with Tyler Shaw stacks. Darren Waller coming off a good game. I like that. I think he's going to be a great option with viewers. Hawkinson 3,000 still dipping down in the cheap zone. I like that though. I do. Gunnar Helm, you can certainly look at a 2-9. Great game. Evan Ingram, I like as well. Three targets, 2-9 is a cheap price tag. Revenge narrative as well. Taysom Hill, 2-5. Kind of been awful. I mean, ugh. Dulich, 2-5, sorry, 2 for 2, 46 yards. I like that. Another option for viewers. So I'm not really getting to Browers though. I'm not really getting to Trey McBride too much of, but he had a great game, yes. But this matchup I just don't really like. So, anyways, yeah, that's the 11 game slate for us to go. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a great rest of the day, everybody. Have a good one.